Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's see what we got for you right now. We have a nice looking German car from the 70s, late 70s, I would say. Alright guys, so what we got for you right now, it's a 143 scale Opel. I'm sorry, let me make sure. It's a 143 scale 1978. I didn't want to forget the year. Opel Kadett C model. Well, they call him C because it was like the third generation of Actually, it was not the third generation. It was more like the fourth. There's a little gap in between. I'll mention what I mean. By the way, this model it's between 1973 till 1979. Okay, this is a gorgeous looking sedan, two-door sedan. They also have them in a station wagon. They had them in coupe, beautiful looking car. They also had them in a hatchback. And believe it or not, they also had them in a very strange way of having a car. It was called the Opel Kadett C Aero. It was actually this model right here, but they cut like the back part of the roof and made him like a convertible. I also have it as a diecast. I'll show you in a future video. Very attractive, very weird. It's not for everyone. Your eye has to get like used to it looking at it. By the way, guys, this model is made by Maxichamps. Actually, it's called Maxichamps. I'm not really sure what's the difference between Maxichamps and Maxichamps. I wish they just keep them more simple. I would just call them all Maxichamps. But they want to call them Maxichamps, so let's call them Maxichamps. I'm just a simple guy. I don't like a company when they have different names for their diecast. But whatever. If it works for them, it works for me. I love the color, by the way. Very bright, very modern, very out there. I like it. By the way, let me read a little bit about this model. Uh, By the way, this model was also sold in England or the UK as a Vauxhall. I always want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. Vauxhall. I don't know why I always feel like I'm mispronouncing it. For my British friends watching the video, let me know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But by the way, the Opel Kadett, everyone really knows about them. They made them as an Opel, like I said, in Europe and some other countries in the world sold them as an Opel. In Latin America, a lot of other countries sold them as a Chevrolet. And in the UK, they sold them as a Vauxhall. So, Opel, it was part of GM. And they share the model for other names. Not Even though Opel used to sell in Latin America back in the days, but Chevrolet was a lot more popular. Chevrolet was like the number one brand in Latin America with Fiat and Volkswagen and Ford. Those four brands are the one of the more popular brands in Latin America. I like, when I'm looking at the cars, it's going round and round. The details. I love these details. Look at the back. You can even see the strips of the rear defroster. Those things to me are. You see the strips right there, guys. The side. It was like an airflow side right there. Those little things, I love them. How they show the little details. Because I love to see those things. Very attractive car. Very, it was like a bread and butter car for a lot of families. But I find them attractive. I like them. I always have an eye for all the cars. If they're attracted to me. Some of them, if they're not fully attractive, I'll let you know right away. Also, sometimes I say, "Hey, nice car, but not my favorite one." This one, I like it. I really do. Alright guys, so I'm going to go around a few times so you can have a nice look at it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. What do you guys think about this model? I'm sure almost all around the world have seen this model before. By the way, I forgot before, I think I also remember this model in, they used to sell them back in the days in Australia as a Holden, which, you know, by the way, guys, for my Australian friends, I know I've been lacking a lot with your models. I haven't gotten many of the Holdens. I'm planning to do so. I don't want to forget you guys. I already got some. I started getting some cars already from the Australian market from back in the days because I want to make sure I have a worldwide collection. I don't want to be skipping, you know, if I already showed Japanese, American, European cars, even cars from Brazil and other countries in the world, I don't want to forget no Australian also. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments what you guys think about this car. Do you remember them? Have you ever drove one of these? In what market? As what name exactly? Let me know. Please don't forget to give me that nice thumbs up, which shows me that you're enjoying this video as much as I'm enjoying making them. I would truly appreciate that. And also, if you're gonna, don't forget to subscribe. And when you click the subscribe button, do not forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button, which will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Alright guys, so take care of yourselves more than ever, as I always say. And goodbye.